Hello everybody, how are we all doing? Can everyone hear me nice and clearly? Good. Alright. Yeah, I can see the mic working on the other side there, so yeah, it's working. Hello and welcome to Saturday Night on the Rails. This is episode 78. How you all going? Welcome aboard. I am the Aussie Don, and welcome to our stream. And yeah, we're doing. By the way, my real name is Scott, folks. So you call me the Aussie Don, anyway. But yeah, I like to introduce myself. Yeah, well, not my normal name. So, but yeah, the Aussie Don. I am the godfather of Train Sim World. Been a veteran for quite a long time, and this is the original and the best Train Sim World show. The one that's come from the original Train Sim World all the way to Train Sim World 3. And it is Saturday Night on the Rails, and we would have had way more episodes, but I'm never usually here every Saturday night, so do note that. But yeah, recently, more often than not, I have been here on Saturdays. But yeah, I'm sort of recovering from a big night last night. Yeah, I blew myself completely away too much. By the way, before we get started, I was meant to be with you guys for the Friday night ticket last night, episode 31, but unfortunately I had to not go ahead with the stream. So yeah, I had my my sister come over last night, and we sort of like to party. So yeah, I spent some time with my sister. My dad, you know, obviously, I live with my father, so yeah, I spent some time with my family. So yeah, I thought I'll yeah, have a few drinks, but yeah, a bit too many, folks. So unfortunately, anyway, so I'm not feeling the best tonight, but I'm ready to rock and roll. This is our first stream for the Saturday, and it is the 19th, and it's just after 8 p.m. local time. So thank you very much for joining me. If you haven't checked out our action of our Birmingham Cross City action so far, I can tell you guys now in 4K is the 2 introductions on our YouTube channel. They're in 4K and they've been done on PC Steam, and you don't hear me talking at all in that, folks. So I've just pretty much gone in, bang, straight into it. Cutscene to start it, cutscene to finish it off. Too easy. So yeah, you'll find links at the end of both of those anyway for the other Birmingham Cross City stuff. And yeah, that's ready to rock and roll. Our launch live stream is full replayed now, as well as our first showcase. We're actually doing another Craze Club showcase later on today. So we've got Birmingham Cross City here tonight on this stream. We've got Birmingham Cross City later on with a Craze Club showcase where we showcase a creator's library or scenario. We will be doing another library from Jason PCF later on. We've already done his design of the design that actually is on Train Simulator with the London Midlands City 323. So anyway, if you're new to our YouTube channel, welcome aboard. If you're a returning customer, welcome back to the station. I'd love to hear you tonight. Come and say hello. Livestream Chat is subscribers only. And yeah, if you're not a subscriber, I'd love for you to become a subscriber. It's 100% free, folks. You have no hesitation. If you're a rail fan, if you're a simulation lover, then you've come to the right place. We are simulation from the land down under. And yeah, we have Train Simulator, Train Sim World. We have Sim Rail coming soon. We have the announcement of that coming up around the 25th, 26th. So it'll be probably here in Australia when they announce that. But yeah, we have got the announcement coming up for early access start. I do believe it's early access, so I do believe it is coming. I'm not too sure if it's... look, I'll be probably safe to say it might be a week later. It might even start as soon as they announce it. I don't know. So yeah. Do we have a sale coming up this week? Yes, we do, folks. Alex from Dovetail has actually confirmed this week's Railfan TV and has confirmed that the Steam sale, the autumn Steam sale, is coming up this week. So it is midweek week, ladies and gentlemen. The Steam sale will start where you can save on Train Sim World stuff and Train Simulator stuff. There's a lot of great sales coming up. And you know what? If, you know, we're going to take advantage with a few of the routes. You know, I was going to get the new Turkish route, but I'm actually going to hold off because I've got a bit of money behind me. I've got about $120 Australian dollar. Pardon me. So I'm going to take advantage of a few of those sales, hopefully, and get some new routes, and we'll be getting some routes that I've been wanting for Train Simulator, and we'll be able to do that stuff over the next week or two. So yeah, do look forward to that, folks, here at AWG. But tonight we have for you guys around a 2.5 hour stream tonight. It's actually half an hour later than what we normally are. We might go a little bit more. We'll see how we are. But we have on the cards Birmingham Cross City, London Commuter, and Southeastern High Speed tonight. So on another UK special here tonight. We had a UK special on Midweek World of Trains this week, which was originally supposed to be Birmingham Cross City before. We had this already planned out before they announced the delay. But I thought, well, we'll still do the UK one no matter what. Anyway, let's get on to it. So we're going to just do the standard 323 on this one. And I'm actually going to do Redditch here, folks. So I'm going to hopefully Redditch. Is there ones that go a little bit quicker? Actually, I'll hold off Redditch for later on. That's what I'll do. I'll do the I'll do for to Longbridge. 4 Oaks to Longbridge, and that's 51 minutes. Okay, there might be a few delays on that one. All right, we'll do that one anyway. So here we go. Pardon me. Yeah, so I'll hold off for that other one. Pardon me, I do apologize. Yeah, as I explained, I'm not too well today, but I will take the camera off very soon, by the way, folks. And yeah, we are going to be doing the Craze Club showcase later on today with the Class 323 of the Birmingham Cross City. I'll save that big route, the one to Redditch later on, because I haven't been there yet on Train Sim World. I have been on Train Simulator many times over. Yeah, I am going to be bringing that to you later on with the Craze Club showcase. We're going to be showing the Northern design, not the old design. There is an old design, but we'll say that for another time. And I have gotten a couple other Creators Club libraries ready to go for some showcases as well. There's a couple other Creators Club showcases for Birmingham Cross City, as well as I've got one for Cajon Pass. So they'll be coming up within the next few days as well. So all right, 2N20 4 Oaks to Longbridge on this one. All right. Let's get it up and going. Alright, so we want to put that into neutral. We want to put the DRA on, and we want to flip those switches there. Okay. So over here we want the we want that on. And they've already complained. I've already said that that is okay. I'm not in Adelaide, mate, so I'm too far from Adelaide. Yeah, we got some gale winds tomorrow here where we are, but nothing too major. Yeah, you copped it pretty hard there. When was it? A few days ago over at Adelaide. I actually I have the mother of my kid's brother lives in Adelaide, up in the hills there somewhere, but he was saying that they copped it pretty hard there the other day. So yeah, I don't know where you're coming from, because yeah, we're in Sydney, and you know what it's been like here on the East Coast. We've been just copping waves after waves. It's been shocking. Alright, this will be actually my third time actually on here. I haven't had too much chances to get on here because, yeah, I've just been... Well, I got the surprise that my sister was coming over last night. You know what, I actually said to my dad yesterday afternoon, I'm like, are you sure that my sister's not coming over? Because I had a gut feeling, yeah, where me and my sister are very, you know, like, there's a big thing in our family that I'm the dead twin that came back 9 years later, because my sister was a twin, and one died. Yeah, they, because they say me and my sister are very alike, you know, they say that we're the dead twin. So yeah, I'm like, I had a feeling, I'm like, oh, she's going to be coming over, she's going to ruin my night. I went to stream last night, I couldn't. There's nothing I could do, she was already on her way, I'm like, choice. Gale winds and rain tomorrow, there you go, so that's sort of forecast. We've got gale winds here in Sydney. So it actually has gotten overcast this afternoon, actually. It looked like a bit of a threat of a storm, and I thought, oh great. And then I thought, oh, hang on, this hasn't been on the forecast for today, as far as I know. So yeah, I was like, okay. But, I checked the radars, nothing on it. It's more down south than anything. Sutton Coalfield is this stop, folks, and then followed by White Green. So I don't know what you guys think about the route, but actually, besides the spiking up all the time, which has been pretty much normal for a while now, yeah, it's great. You know, I'm a veteran of this route. I've played it many times over on Train Simulator. I beg your pardon. Many times over on Train Simulator, I've played this route. This is at this particular station actually in the Train Simulator version. Actually has the flickering on the platforms here, but can safely say no flickering whatsoever on Train Simulator, which is great. This is where the area is for the flickering. And it has been a long-standing issue. They've never addressed it. They did so-called talk about them fixing it at one stage, but because there was a fair few more of them, but they've done nothing about this station. So alright. Cheers, buddy. My weekend started last night. Pretty bad. I don't feel too good today. The Great Normans, I'm going to blame them Great Normans. I can't help it. They're a bloody nice beer, I tell you. Bloody nice beer. I never drank too much beer before that. As soon as my best mate Joey, he introduced me to Great Normans, I'm like, oh my god, I finally found the right beer. Yeah, I used to be a spirits drinker. I drank scotch, so I was always a spirits drinker. Scotch or Hennessy, so I always drank that. And as soon as I seen that, I'm like, I'm not rich like I used to be. said to my sister this morning, I'm like, no more, please. I go, I told you this, what, 2 weeks ago. I said, enough's enough, no more. I can't keep doing this every weekend. This is just killing me. So. Anyway. We are doing 2N20 if you just joined us, 4 Oaks to Long Bridge, and it is a yeah, that'll be right. Kayla's bloody annoying me already. This girl, I swear, is just playing with my head, and I'm not playing her game no more. I told her, if you want me. There's the first design. So that's actually a new design I've just gotten earlier today, actually, from the Creators Club. I'm planning on doing that one as well. That's from Brighton, hashtag 7049, I do believe, that design. Let's see if we can get to it. There it is. Northwestern. Pretty cool, actually. Chester Road next. I'm just trying to think. Whatever route had Chester Road? I'm trying to think. There was a Chester somewhere. I'll just get a bagger now. Just give it a bit of a tease. So I can text and drive because I'm very smart. The skill levels are too high on train sim well. So we have no access to the PSI on here on Train Simulator. You will definitely note that this area here actually has a key thing, and on here is where all the station names are and all the coding, and yeah, so you'll notice the differences. And you'll find you'll be able to more so actually do this with Armstrong Powerhouse's 321, and I actually put the 321 actually on this route recently. The Armstrong Powerhouse on Train Simulator, because yeah, I was doing a fair bit of gameplay leading into the release. You'll find that me and the British Ace, we were both, you know, sort of streaming it there for a fair few days, and then we stopped doing it. So we pretty much both stopped staying around the same time. And yeah, we sort of, you know, giving you guys a bit of an understanding. I was sort of, you know, giving you tips and tricks and telling you all about the different speed changes and gradients and, you know, all that. So, it's going on to 8 o'clock in Adelaide, I do believe. Because, yeah, they're half an hour behind us, I do believe it is. Is it an hour or half an hour, something? I know Perth more than anything because my brothers lived there for over 20 plus years, and it's my second oldest brothers lived there for over 20 years, and yeah, I probably say about 25, 30 years actually. Maybe 25 years easily. But yeah, he's 3 hours behind us. Wherever you are around the world, g'day and welcome. And hope you enjoy the action here tonight. This is our traditional Saturday stream. We don't stream every Saturday night, but when I am home, I definitely hit it up on Train Sim World. Currently on the 3rd generation. So, did I think that we were going to be going to Train Sim World 3 this year? I was hoping that we wouldn't, because yeah, all those issues that were occurring with the limitations, with the jackhammering issue that was happening earlier, that ended up getting corrected anyway. The optimization, the freezing up, and yeah, just a little pain in the ass issues that are going on. I thought, I hope it's not this year. And yeah, when the whiff started coming in, I'm like, oh no. I'm like, yeah, here we go. And when I heard it was an Unreal Engine 5 and they weren't changing the engine, I'm like, what are they doing? Because yeah, the whispers were coming in that the bus was moving over to Unreal Engine 5, and I thought, ooh, this will be interesting. This might change the game completely, and oh god, it hasn't. Railway guy, how you going? Welcome aboard. How is everything in England today? You can start singing "We Are the Champions." What the hell? Okay, this is for Oaks. Hello? Is this for Oaks, everybody? Hello? There we go. Let me just take a photo of that. I'm gonna put that on the forums. I'm gonna put that on the forums. I found an issue. Someone give me the button that I need to press on the keyboard, please, for the DRA, so I don't have to continue to go down and put it on myself. I thought it might have been F, but Y, but it's not. Actually, why is the open doors, isn't it? Yep, morning in England. Oh man, it'll be early hours in the morning there. I think the time that I started here today would be around the time that I actually stopped partying last night. Yeah, it was good anyway, because yeah, I got my DJ set over there on my desk, and got my speaker system there, and I cranked it up last night. Played all the great classics, and yeah, played all kinds of good songs. All different genres, and you know, some 80s music, some dance, you know, got some, you know, we had some 90s, some rock, you know, some techno, trance, UK bounce. I played a bit of UK bounce last night as well. I actually threw on a real hard trance song actually as well. My sister didn't really like that. She was like, turn that off. You know, I don't like that type of dance. I'm like, oh well, you know I do. Okay, would you like to go to transmission? I'll show you all the good music. Give me a UK bounce club any day of the week, and you'll see me on the dance floor. Here we are at Aston. Just going past Spaghetti Junction. Okay. Not too worried about the collectibles at this particular time. It's not F. I wonder what that is. G'day, William. Yeah, I think you probably might know, actually. Don't you? I'm not sure if he... well, he might not know. But, yeah. I'm not sure. I think I might have seen you a few times on the chat there on Dovetail's stream. Yeah, so the new Turkish route got released for Train Simulator, and I haven't got any money to actually purchase it at the moment, so I'm gonna have to wait till I get paid again. Because yeah, I've only got enough money now to go and get some credit for this big sale that's coming up this week. So yeah, there is a big sale coming, so do fear, folks, if you want some stuff you haven't got. Train Sim World and Train Simulator coming your way with sales this week. We are doing the 2N20 Four Oaks to Longbridge. I'll be back later today as well with a Creators Club showcase. I will be showcasing the Northern design, and I'll be actually taking the Redditch. So we're doing the almost hour and a half trip later on today. So that'll be the big one. But on this stream, which is Saturday Night on the Rails, episode 78, we are got Birmingham Cross City. There's a couple of big spikes just there. See, they're the type of spikes that I am really upset about, that need to be rectified. That this is the memory issue I keep telling you guys about, that needs to seriously get it needs to get addressed big time. Shouldn't occur on a 3060 when I don't hardly have any of those anymore with Unreal Engine 5 on the bus. Yeah, I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't really seen any spiking since the update. So yeah, we have London Commuter, Brighton Mainline later on, so that'll be next, and then we are heading to Southeastern High Speed. Birmingham, Empty Street next. Oh, sorry, New Street. Can we nickname it Empty Street until West Coast Mainline finally gets announced? Which will, I've picked it for the core update for next year. Actually, I'll be quite surprised if it's before that. And I'll be quite surprised if they don't do it next year. I'll be like, what are you doing, Dovetail? Come on, hurry up and bring us West Coast Mainline. Bring us East Coast Mainline, West Coast Mainline. Great Eastern Mainline to Ipswich. That'd be awesome. Newcastle to Edinburgh would be awesome as well. That'd be great. And if you go to Newcastle, because that station is, yeah, it's very nice. Very, very nice. Train simulator, so I'd like to see that. Alright, so, yes, it does, David. Birmingham. I must say they've done an absolutely fantastic job with this area. I was a little bit worried about it being empty, like sort of not all the buildings and that, but yeah, they've done an absolute great job. Let me just get to that chat in a second. Just bear with me tonight, folks. I'm feeling like a sheep's just ran over my face. I feel like somebody that's been to the Ashes and had drinks all day, and I've woken up the next day and I feel like bad. That way I've done that. So yeah, you can automatically transfer your card. Just like, say for instance, if you're on PlayStation 4 and you want to purchase Train Sim World free for PlayStation 4, you can transfer your progress over. When you start up the game, it'll bring you to you put in your Dovetail Live account, and then it'll come up. It should come up with a screen with your profile. Now, there was an issue at launch. I know it's been rectified now, but there was an issue at launch that the profile wouldn't come over for some reason. For PC Steam version, I noted, but I did note that it was an issue across the field, I do believe, because yeah, it was a lot of chat on the forums pretty much straight away. So yeah, it's should be all sorted now anyway. But yeah, you'll be able to transfer it over 100%. Just make sure you're on the same device. So say for instance, if you want to get it on Xbox and you've got it on PlayStation 4, you can't transfer it over now. Or Xbox to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4 to Xbox, or PC to vice versa. You know, you have to be on the same device. You can transfer over from PlayStation 4's version to PS5's version. Yeah, that's quite fine. If you got a PS5, that is. There's that sound issue again. Oh, I swear that needs to be fixed. I hate that. Can you hear that light sound just completely dip just then? Still going on. That dipped massively. Like, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm looking at my desktop audio here, and it was on -45, and now it's dropped. Yeah, it went up like more than half as soon as anyway, nonetheless, I think that is an issue. William, what are you happy today for, buddy? You got an exciting day today or something? Alright, there we are. Okay, we've got a few minutes here at the station. William says, I'm happy because 2 years ago today I asked my girlfriend out and we're still together today. Oh, fantastic, man. Congrats. 2 years strong, mate. 2 years strong. Yeah, well, the mother of my kid and me, we've known each other for about 10, 11 years now. We've been on and off since then, and yeah, I've still got a good friendship with her. And yeah, that's about it now. But yeah, you know, I still love her and everything. And she loves me, and you know. But yeah, more so, you know, we're tight, you know, because she's the mother of my child. You know, my second child, I should say. But yeah, I talk to both mothers, and we've got a good relationship. We've got a good relationship. You know, we're not fighting or anything. You know. But yeah, I don't know. I was sort of, you know, this Kayla girl I've been with, like, she's my best mate's sister, and I'm sort of, you know, starting to realise that maybe she's not, you know, meant for me. You know, so I don't know. I'm just wanting to had a bit of fun, to be honest. I'm too old for any razzle dazzle shit. But yeah, I thought I'll just have some fun for a change instead of just freaking being in a relationship. Because yeah, there's just too many hassles. Too many hassles. But yeah, I'll understand if you're not on the stream later on today. Definitely, you know what, I'll probably give you guys a lot of advice, to be honest. I don't count how long I've been with somebody anymore, because you know what, I used to do that. I used to count, and it used to always end up bad. So I just thought, fuck it, don't count anything. Just count every day in your own life and enjoy it. Whatever happens, you know. Okay, I've just gotten a message from one of my mates that's looking in over the chat today, and has actually identified somebody as a spam bot. So we've eliminated that person. Okay. I do apologise for that. I've had to pull the trigger. You always know when you see stuff not related to your channel. Alright, so we are leaving Birmingham, and I really, to be honest, I really like the design here. It's very urban. I swear you can really get this confused with a London route going back into the underground. Seriously. So the other tunnel that's on the other side, folks, is a continuation of West Coast Mainline, but obviously we don't have that on here. Oh, by the way, I did say on the last stream that, well, that white's a little bit weird. Somebody spray painted on the side. Did you see a bit too much? I did identify that I thought there was an issue with the lighting, but it's not. It was actually because I did have these triggered. I haven't even touched them this time, so. So congratulations to William Train at Mad Boy for the 2 years. And yeah, if you're happy, mate, then that's great. It's good to hear, man. You know, happiness is it's what we need in life, especially these days. We need happiness. You know, we don't need this negativity BS. And that's what I'm sort of like with Kayla now. I've told her straight out, I'm not playing no more games. I'm done. If you want me, you want me. That's it. If you don't want me, then that's life. Sometimes you don't get what you want. I want her, she doesn't want me. So that's the way it is. Yeah. She just wants to be friends, and I'm like, yeah, alright, fine. If you want to just be friends. Sometimes. What the hell? Okay. We have a suicider. Unfortunately. Oh no. That is new. I've not come across that just yet until now. Oh no. Unfortunately, folks, I'm gonna have to show you guys this. Ah, this is very nice, Dovetail. Yeah, very nice job. Yeah, we just gotta have everybody come off our roof. Yes, we're gonna have people climbing on our roof. Why not? What is this? And I'm just gonna disappear. Oh well, there you go, folks. I've got 2 issues I can actually bring up on the forums and actually post photo proof. Five ways. NPC issue. Thinking they're James Bond. I told you guys that NPCs have always got some issue occurring on a route, but that is new. I've never seen that before. You know what? I'll be honest with you guys. I have not seen the 387. What is that, buddy? Does it, as far as I know, it doesn't run on the 350 does, but if I come across a scenario for it, maybe, yeah. I don't know. I've got a whole heap of stuff planned for it already, though, so yeah, I'm pretty booked out for the next few days for it. So you do have American Truck Simulator in the mix as well. So yeah, we'll live back with that tomorrow night. I thought I'd take a couple of days break now after just pumping it like hell the last few days. I don't know, it hasn't been really well received as much as I would like to have, because yeah, I've been busting my ass on getting libraries and all that for that, but I'm loving Texas, so it's not everybody's cup of tea. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I don't really like the 387 because it's got a lot of issues with spiking and stuff, so yeah, I've always found the that to spike up the game more. I don't know, it's the material I think they've used on that particular loco that's caused it. So yeah, I prefer the 377, yeah, 377, 75, 465. If I was going to run one, maybe 465. But does that have overheads? I don't think it does it? Nah. I'll see what I can do anyway. I did see a couple people do some libraries for it. And they've put the purple design, I do believe, on there. I've seen a Creators Club one there. I thought, I wasn't really keen on it at first, but yeah, if it's definitely... I think I've actually got a couple Midlands already, though, so... 387. Okay, I just seen a passenger actually on the train tracks just there. So there's another issue. That was at uni. Man, the folks from Dovetail need to start watching my videos. Seriously, I'm going to pinpoint all these issues and then they can just go, yep, alright, we need to address that. Because if it's happening to me, it'll be happening to others as well. Yeah, I'll see what I can do, Sam. I'll definitely take that into consideration. I'll write it down right now, actually. So I'll just put it up on there. Class 387, Cross City. TSW 3. There you go. Written down. All done. Yeah, I thought that would be a bit weird, but yeah, okay, I'll see what I can do. But yeah, I'm just sort of concentrating on the new loco at the moment. Loving the route, as far as I'm concerned. I'm enjoying it, as far as all these little, technical issues that are occurring. But what's new, Dovetail? Yeah, you've not got the passengers coming out of the doors and standing in front of the doors. As far as I've seen so far, there's been no issues with that. But I haven't, as I explained, I haven't been to the Redditch part of the route yet, so I can't really say if it's been fixed or not. Or we've finally gotten a new release without that issue. But yeah, that is definitely the first time I've seen the passengers on top of the roof of one of the bridges. Yeah, I did ask earlier what button on the keyboard is to turn the DRA on. I would appreciate that because yeah, I've been trying to work out what button it is, and it's not the same button as it is with the 323 for Train Simulator. So it's not the same button. I do believe it's F, but F's not working. So you have to continue to put it on. Do it by hand. By the way, folks, I did promise you guys we're going to be doing a community vote for this week's All Aboard Train Simulator live stream, where you get to choose the country that we're going to be doing for the actual stream. So I will post that up later on today. Now, do note that will move down the page because we've got to put other stuff on top of it with details. So do note that. So it will be up in the community area. So just go down the pages because they will slide down the pages as we put up stuff on there for our streaming, like live streaming times for our streaming action. I actually need to get in and do a truck for tomorrow night, truck and trailer for ETS actually. It's lucky I've got a couple built, so I don't have to really worry too much. Chocolate Factory. Cadbury Chocolate Factory. So I've only found one of the teddy bears at this current time. I did not know where the hell the chocolate's located. I can't find one piece of chocolate. I need to wait until I see a video. I'll probably watch Neil like I normally do. Yeah, I did do a, I think one of the scenarios actually goes to Long Bridge on Train Simulator, if I remember rightly, and then you usually go up a little bit further or something, and then you swip over and then go the opposite way. I'm just thinking if it's the one or not. Yeah, so Taurus Mountain's open, released now on Train Simulator, and yeah, I've seen it there this afternoon. I'm like, oh no, my dad's just gone to the shop, so I've got that. I could have gave him money to go and get some Steam credit because I got that money on my credit card. I got money on cash. I'm like, ah, if I knew that beforehand, I would have jumped on him. Jumped on him. I would have jumped onto it and said, hey, can you get me credit while you're out? But anyway, then I seen the Steam sale was on. I thought, I'll just hold off on it, and because I watched a bit of the preview. And I seen the frame rate was pretty damn bad in a few parts, and I thought, ooh, nah. So I know Jamie runs a pretty good rig. He's got a good rig like mine. So I was like, okay, well, I'll hold off. Kings Norton. Just wondering if I'll ever get that issue again on 5 ways. I don't know if to jump on it straight away or to just that was on PC Steam, by the way, folks, so if that is occurring on your now, there's another issue. Okay. Okay. There we go. 3 photos of that one. Kingston. I'm sorry, folks. I just gotta have to identify these issues. You know, like these need to be addressed upon. You know, because you know, hardly the community doesn't want to be seeing NPCs behind a fence like that. I haven't ran any other train on here, as this is my third time on it, so I haven't been able to get to it as much as I would like to. I was meant to do the Friday ticket yesterday, so yeah, couldn't get to you guys for that because yeah, I had family stuff to do, which I regret. Okay, so we've had a request. Okay, you're playing the police simulator again. Arrested somebody again. As long as it's not me. You searched him and everything? Yep, searched the car and everything? Yeah. Yeah, I've done that a few times on it. When I was playing it. Oh, don't worry, I am planning to do some police simulator again, folks, so yeah, if you are into that, I will be planning to do some gameplay again, but yeah, just got such a hectic schedule with other stuff at the moment. I sort of got to be away a little bit this week, folks, through the daytime. Because I always do Christmas lights at my house, and I need to actually get out and start putting all those, like sorting out my lights and yeah, see what lights are working and everything, and start hanging those all up in my house because I go ballistic with my house. Put it this way, outside my house I've got a replica Sydney Harbour Bridge, so I always put that with Christmas lights and that. Trust me, it looks like New Year's Eve on Sydney Harbour. My house was actually voted before COVID hit here in Sydney. My house was voted top 5 in Sydney 5 years running for Christmas for the Christmas lights. I was actually voted. I was actually advertised in the local paper, on the front cover of the local paper. In 2019, sorry, the year before COVID. So even though we didn't know that COVID was such a thing back then, but yeah, I was on the front cover for that Christmas for their final local paper for the year. And yeah, my house was voted for the best of the best in the council area, and yeah, that was the final year I was voted in the top 5 in Sydney, because obviously, you know, I stopped doing it, and I did a little tiny bit last year, but not ballistic like I have. Like my Christmas display, no word of a lie, I had around about 30 to 40,000 lights, so yeah, it wasn't little, it was lighting up, don't worry about that. Yeah, because I'm on a corner block, it's good, so you got one way and then you got the other. Because yeah, I got a pretty decent front yard. I had a walk-in area where people come upstairs and they used to walk around a big square box garden. I had lights all over the place, on the sides and on the tops and over the roof and on all in through the trees, and yeah, it was crazy. I even had a big giant Christmas tree out the front, lighting up. And then I've got little tiny pine trees that look like Christmas trees as well, which have gone ballistic since then, though. They're absolutely massive now. Oh, that's it. This is our final destination on this run. Brighton Mainline coming up next, so we're going to take a little trip on there. Won't be the full length because we are an hour down and we've got 1 hour to go. So there we go. Hey, not too bad. So the third run gives me a gold medal after the first run, which was our launch stream, gave us a bronze medal. I had a gold medal yesterday on the Creators Club Showcase, and now I've got a gold medal again. There you go. Very good. So drinking over the prescribed limit and so over the speed limit and driving whilst possession of a illegal substance. Okay. Yeah, if you don't mind in future if you can word it illegal substance instead of that, that'd be great. Because yeah, I don't want. Yeah, don't really like that word on there. Thank you. Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna I'm gonna take that one off there because that could be described to YouTube as a drug reference. We don't need that. Sorry, William, I have to remove that, buddy. All right. Okay, so I'm going to take a trip on here and I'm going to do a 20-minute one. So give me a second, folks. I will be back in a second, and I just got to go and get myself a drink, and then we shall return with more of Saturday Night on the Rails. This is the 78th edition. I thought it was a drug reference, so I thought it might go against the terms and conditions, so that's why. Well, no. I just think they thought they might have identified it as against the rules and regulations, because yeah, I thought I'll take it off. Yeah, I suppose. I'll go back on now. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to find. Alright, yeah, welcome back. So I just gotta get into this one now. Alright. There it is out now. So now we'll just wait and find out what else is coming. You know what, I'm quite surprised that Ribbit Games... you know what, I really think that Ribbit Games might release their one next month. Because it was 12 months ago that they released the Christmas pack, remember, for Roseline. So, yeah, I would expect them to release their one in December. And you know what? We've been getting the announcements, and then it will release a few weeks later. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they release their one in December. So it'll be back-to-back UK stuff, I reckon. But, yeah, it could be, but it also could be actually just the loco this year. But, yeah, well, I don't know. I was thinking about that a couple of days ago. I'm like, oh, River Games released one in December last year. I wouldn't be surprised if they release their UK route in December, which we all think it's Scotland. So I wouldn't be surprised. So, what do you reckon, folks? What do you reckon the UK route is from River Games? And we think that River Games will do it justice again this time? Could be a bloody miracle. Look, I'll be honest with you guys. I thought it was quite a nice little package last year that River Games did for the Rosalini. But, yeah, they certainly cleaned up a few issues there. But, yeah, the highlight for me was the Christmas song. And... the lights over the bridge were fantastic. Yeah, that carriage with the Christmas tune was... yeah, it was good, but yeah, sort of got on my nerves there towards the end. But I'm a Christmas man, so yeah. It's not the worst song. Just don't play The Hills Are Alive. We just like, get me out of here. East Croydon, Salehurst, Thornton Heath, Newbury, and Southend. Okay. See what's happening with the flickering there? I notice that's been happening lately and I'm not even touching anything. It's not doing it with my new mouse. So yeah, I prefer my new mouse now. It's it's very, very comfortable. I was thinking of getting a marble mouse, you know, so I can just roll around with it and just don't have to stress too much. I can just, you know, go around with it very easily. But I thought, it'll be interesting to see what it'd be like with Train Simulator. I thought, nah, I'll stick to just the normal one. I thought, well, it'd be a bit hard because I use the wheel to zoom in and out and everything, so. I might not do that with the marble. I've always liked the marble mouses though, but yeah. So, yeah. coming into East Croydon now. Just give me a second, folks. I'm just going to have a look at the controls for a second. I just want to know where the... oh no, that's the rail driver. We don't need rail driver. Keyboard controls. DRA, that's what I want to... DSD, that's DSD. Digital lights. Let's see. Gauge lights, gear, horn, loading, next destination, PVB. There's no button for the DRA.
Destroyed by security services.
One minute, folks. So I'll be back with Cross City later on tonight, so don't fear, that'll be coming up midnight local time, I do believe. I'm going to be with you guys with that one. I've sort of allowed myself a bit of time between this stream and the next one to actually get together the details for the American Truck Simulator stream for tomorrow, and as well as hopefully get to a few cover photos for our Creators Club stuff for tomorrow as well. I might put on the 387 tomorrow on the route. I don't know. How am I going to get it on there? That's the thing. I can't actually choose it. I would have to build a. I would have to build a trip to do it. Unfortunately, unless somebody has done one, I'll check Creators Club later and see if anybody has done one. If not, I'll have to build one myself. So, because I would have to build one myself, I'm not going to get enough time to do that today. So, I'll probably safe to say I won't be able to. I probably won't be doing it tomorrow. Will I be doing a few of the scenarios? Look, I'm not a scenario person these days, folks, so I don't really like doing the scenarios. I'm way ahead of schedule on this one. Once again, I've got a couple minutes. Oh, man. Don't know why I'm tired for. Well, I did go to bed real late last night, like 5 a.m. 5:30 a.m. Didn't wake up till about 4 this afternoon, actually. That's how bad I was. This is Fort Heath. I just seen a jetpacker. William Jollies, how you going?
If you see anything suspicious, please tell a member of staff or the police.
From the UK as well? Okay. Oh, we got two Williams now from the UK. There you go. We've got William Train Madboy from the UK. And we also got... can't pronounce that last word, unfortunately, but yeah, we've got two from the UK now, two Williams. I feel like crap. Big night last night. Yeah, I'm gonna wake up with a hangover earlier, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling alright too. Better than what I was earlier. Just tired more than anything. It's a Saturday night here in Australia, and it's currently almost 9:30 p.m. and still got a big night ahead. We've got a few hours time, around just under 2.5 hours, a little bit more than 2.5 hours time. We'll be back with you guys with a Creators Club showcase, and we'll be back on the new Birmingham Cross City train sim world version of the Birmingham Cross City, I should say. Because yes, we have played the Birmingham Cross City a lot of times on Train Sim Classic. Train Simulator Classic. Train Sim Classic for short. I've done many different trains on the Birmingham Cross City for Train Simulator. That's the only difference with Train Simulator is that you got a couple of ones on the standard, but you also because I got the quick drive capabilities for it. Birmingham Cross City for Train Simulator. I can do Armstrong Powerhouse stuff. I can do other trains. Throw some off the rail stuff on there. So yeah, it's good. But I have got a request earlier for the 387 Gatwick to be thrown on there. So I'm not too sure if I got the West Midlands design for that. I know I have here with the 377, but yeah, I had a request earlier for that one. So I'll see what I can do. Oh, okay, that was our final destination on that trip. Oh, that's right, because yeah, it's going to London Bridge, and it flips off at this part here. As I explained to you guys, if they were going to add an extension to the London commuter, or Brighton Mainline, it would have to be the South London network extension like we have in Train Simulator, like the one we have in Train Simulator. You know, yeah, we've got a couple of ways we can go to London Bridge. We can go through like say for East Croydon, and then it'll go offwards and you go down through Sydenham and all that, or you can go around this way and then it flips off again to another branch. So there's a fair few ways you can do that, and obviously the ones that come through this way actually, they start at West Croydon. So yeah, there's a few options there. Hopefully, you know, if they're going to talk about extensions for a route, then that could be one of them. All right. Let's go to Southeastern High Speed now, and this is Saturday Night on the Rails, episode 78, the original and the best train sim world show from us here at AWG. All right, we have. By the way, that one of the libraries I got earlier today is actually from. I don't know if it's legit from Jamie, but it says here Jamie Dovetail. So I don't know if it's actually Jamie or not, but yeah, it's one of the latest Creators Club designs for the 323. I've actually written that down. It's the North London one that I London Northwestern Railway, sorry, which is LNWR, and yeah, we have got that one on the plans as well as First Northwestern. We've got the Northern design later on from Jason PCF once again. He's got 4 libraries, or actually he's got 3 libraries. He's got I think 4 or 5 of them out for it, but yeah, I've gotten 3 of them. So we are doing the Northern later on today. Okay, let's head to another great, fantastic UK route. Where is it? Right down the bottom, isn't it? There it is. Voted the number 2 route from us here at AWG for Train Sim World 2. As I explained to you guys, it might have had an extension for Train Sim World 3, but when we get towards the end of Train Sim World 3 and we head to Train Sim World 4 in a couple of years' time, in 2024, we'll bring to you the top 5 countdown for Train Sim World 3 era, and as I explained, the Southeastern High Speed will not be eligible, just like the Great Western, just like the Sandpatch Grade was not eligible for the countdown, top 5 countdown for Train Sim World 2, because it being original, the route that started it all, even though it wasn't the original choice. So yeah, if you're a veteran like me, you know for a fact that that route was not the original choice from Dovetail. It ended up becoming their choice because the other route they had originally planned didn't work out. So anyway, we are ready to go. So this was not going to be eligible for the top 5 countdown for Train Sim World 3 because yeah, it's a TSW route. Even though it's had an extension, it still classifies a Train Sim World 2 error route. Right, voted number 2 if I must anyway. Brighton Mainline, when we just come off, was voted the number 1 best route of Train Sim World 2. All right. 465. That's what we're gonna do. What library am I gonna do? I should get rid of the Halloween one. Now I don't need that. Let's do the SWR Navy. Okay. How much have we got to go? Half an hour. Let's do it. Final trip coming up. Go grab a drink first. It's going to be half an hour. I'm going to need it. All right, here we go. 2K80 Dover priority to London, Victoria. It's classified as a service. I still want a discount from. I still want a refund from Dovetail because I had to originally pay for this particular loco, even though it was worth every penny. It's a lovely, lovely loco. DRA. Where are we going? All right, so I've got all that on. So we're going AWS, traction control, line supply, and TPWS activated. Done. Oh yeah. Oh, this is the one I actually got today. I've had this particular design on a few trains. Actually, this is the design that we have. Actually, we got this. We got the legit design for the Island Line, which I pretty much say that everybody does, don't they? They got the original. That's one of the things I were really upset about River Games with when they did the Island Line update. I'm like, well, if you're going to do an update, you surely should have got the license. You know, like, couldn't you have done something else if you couldn't get the license and then held off, you know? But anyway. It's doing it again. I'm not even touching anything. I'm gonna hook up my old mouse and see if it does the same thing. If it is, then there's gotta be something wrong with the game. Thanks for joining us, William. Appreciate it. So I don't know what I'm going to call you, William 2 or William 1 now. I can't call you William 1 because William Train Mad Boy has been with us for quite a while. He actually, he might have recognised me from Joe message. Well, because from time to time I say hello to Joe. I'm like, hello, Joe. British Ace. We all follow British Ace. If you don't follow British Ace, then seriously, you've got something wrong, folks. I've been on and off his subs. Like I've subscribed to him, unsubscribed, subscribe, and unsubscribe. But I've known the British Ace even before he was 1,000 subs, even before he was a train symbol of Dovetail Ambassador. It's 15 when I first met. I'm still old. I'm 40, folks. I'm old school. I'm old school. I've been in simulation for over 30 bloody years. talking at a SimCity, original SimCity on the old school Macintosh computer. The old school like me, you would know the old big square bloody Macintosh computers, the little black and white ones we had, and had a black and green screen one. And the first colour ones came in, and it was like, yeah, we got the floppy disk. Yeah. And I think the original SimCity was on a floppy disk, wasn't it? But yeah, SimCity 2000 was what really got me going like this. SimCity, Sim Farm, Sim Amp, Sim Tower, Sim Town. I think that's Sim Tropical, but I didn't bring that. Sim Farm. Sim Tower I played on a long time. And SimCity 2000. Never really played too much of SimCity 3000. Because I didn't really have a PC at the time, so that's why I had a Macintosh computer back then. Because I used to be more Apple when I was growing up with computers. I was Apple more. I didn't really understand Windows. Windows was a little bit of a complicated system back when I was young. Very complicated system. But yeah, it's I think 95, Windows 95 sort of really changed the broke a lot of the boundaries out of that. Started changing things up. That's when the internet started rolling in and that. Yeah, and I used to be at an SSP school, like a special school, because I used to be a bad boy when I was growing up, so I couldn't be in school. So our school had computers and everything, and that's how I got into computers more, and I just learned everything off computers and everything through that. Yeah, I was always in the simulation. So I'm like, yeah, this is. I like the I like other games and everything. Like back those days, we had the original Nintendo and the Sega Mega Drive was starting to roll in, but I had the Master System first up for Sega side. But yeah, my first ever video game console, was an Atari 2600. So yeah. My brothers had the Commodore 64, I had an Atari 2600, and then my second system was a Sega Master System. Then it was a Mega Drive. I had, there's the, Steam Logo, awesome. So yeah, I had all the Segas up to the last Dream cars. Yeah. I've had all of the Nintendos. I even had a Switch. I've got rid of the Switch. And you know what? To be honest with you guys, I know that a lot of people are very, very pumped about the new Sonic the Hedgehog that's just been released. But you know what? I'm not a fan. I am seriously not a fan of it. I've never been a fan of the real 3D Sonic the Hedgehogs. I've always been like the 2D, like just that classic style. I'm not a big fan of the new one, so I haven't even bothered. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. I might maybe one day because it's cheap enough. I've seen it and I'm like, just so different to any other Sonic, like it's not really appealing to me. I don't really like the frustration shit. I prefer to just do this. it's sensitive. It's very sensitive in my mouth. So I'm just smacking my hand just then, and it actually is doing. It might be my hand actually pumping up on the. Well, I'm thinking it might be my computer that's vibrating. That's actually causing that. So, yeah, definitely my table. I just remembered I'm meant to be going 2.5 hours tonight, aren't I? See, I'm so used to doing the normal 2-hour stream, folks, so I just get used to my own. Might be so we can do half an hour. If we're going to do half an hour, we're going to have to do something else. We can't. We're not going to get enough time to go back to Birmingham Cross City for now. But don't fear, folks. We will be with you guys with the Creators Club showcase later on today with it. So I will be doing gameplay later on today with another stream. It's gonna flip me half an hour. I don't know if you've noticed since the release of Train Sim World 3 as well, they've taken away London Victoria and they've only got Victoria written on there now. No, that's not in Texas. There is a place called Victoria in Texas, in ATS, but it is a real life place in Texas, in US anyway. Victoria, yeah, it's in Texas. So Victoria is actually a state here in Sydney, here in Australia. It's next to Sydney. Yeah. So you got the state I'm living in, which is New South Wales, but I am a Queenslander. So you got Queensland, it's up further, it's up north, and then you got Victoria's right down the bottom of Australia. Well, not right down the bottom. You got Tasmania that looks like a vagina, but that's another story. actually up the frame rate on this particular route. And look at that, let's go straight up to 81. There we go. Birmingham. I'm actually disappointed since they did the update with the timetable and everything that we don't have services still, the option of having services come out of Rainham here. Because, yeah, I find it to be a bit useless now having that other platform on the other side there. Yeah, I'm just gonna have all my characters just running to a pole. Fantastic. And you know what pees me off? These passengers, the way they stand like that now. And then as soon as the doors shut, they start moving. You wait and see this. Look at that. Ah, it's just bullshit. That's why I continue to tell you guys, the NPCs are just completely broken. They've never been able to tackle a decent system. And the more they add to it, the more it gets worse. Seriously, do you see women in real life wear hats the way they wear hats here in Train Sim World 3? No. Unless they're doing a jog. Disable the camera. You guys can enjoy the gameplay, folks. I'm going to mute the mic. I hope you enjoy the rest of the trip. We'll talk to you at the end. We'll put the camera back on at the end of the trip. You're on Saturday Night on the Rails, episode 76, live. Coming to you from Sydney, Australia. This is Australia Worldwide Gaming. Okay, there's a little bit of a couple-minute break here. And, yeah, this sign is definitely something that a lot of people need to take identifying of. Help is always out there. And that's true, folks. If you ever do feel down and out, folks, don't forget there is always someone out there that will help you. And, yeah, if you do feel like that and if you'd like to have a chat with me, and, yeah, I'm definitely up for that because, yeah, I have actually saved a few people's lives from suicidal thoughts and stuff. And, yeah, actually, yeah, got a bit of a history of, yeah, saving a few people from, yeah, going down that wrong path, so. I had a lady called Vicky a long time ago that, well, not a long time ago, but she was a good friend of mine, and she's sort of like a friends with benefits, but yeah, she was, she had sort of that suicidal thought type thing there at one stage, and I used to talk to her a hell of a lot, you know, and yeah, I got her out of that, that mindset. Was just a good friend of hers, so yeah, I'm always up for a chat, folks. So if you feel lonely or whatever, I'm always like to talk. But yeah, trains is what we are doing, and we always like to talk about trains. So if you are a rail fan, and also come and talk to me, say g'day, and watch me get blown away by the camera just there, and actually get glitched out like always. Hey, what's new? Alright, we're going to get ready to go, and we shall close those doors, give that a nice little bell, and mute the mic again, and the next station is the Pitchfork and Knives Ready to Go station of Chatham. Okay, coming in to Chatham. Current local time is 10 PM. In 2 hours' time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be with you guys with that Creators Club Showcase Train Sim Wall Free Birmingham Cross City run. So do note that we'll be live streaming that in 2 hours from now, if you're watching this live. Don't forget, there will be a full replay of today's Saturday Night on the Rails and added to our dedicated Train Sim World free playlist. If you'd like to see classic episodes of Saturday Night on the Rails, you can head to our Train Sim World 2020 playlist and see the original episodes. All but one episode is up on the playlist. I think it was like episode 15, 14, something like that. It didn't the full replay of it didn't go through for some reason. So yeah, I unfortunately couldn't do a replay of that one, but don't fear, there was a stream. I'm not trying to cut corners or anything. So yeah, if you've been watching me for a long time, you would have seen it. And then you can check out all our other episodes of Saturday Night on the Rails of the Train Sim World 2 playlist, and then all the episodes in the Train Sim World 3 era currently, which is just a couple episodes. So I think it's like our 4th or 5th one in the Train Sim World 3 era. Rochester is the final stop on our run here on the Southeastern High Speed extension. And don't forget, we will be with you guys with Monday night all aboard, or Monday all aboard, episode 26 on Monday with Train Simulator Classic. Tuesday on Choo Choo Tuesdays, episode 99. And on Wednesday, we'll be back with Midweek World of Trains, episode 103. And there'll be other Train Sim World action throughout the week as well as Train Simulator.
Ticket checks are in operation at
American Truck Simulator tomorrow is our main event. Our Sunday tradition of Sunday night lighting the highways. We have some gameplay of the bus coming up sometime through the week. Don't forget the new Need for Speed Unbound is coming in December. That's going to be a big one. 2K80, fantastic trip, and gold medal, of course. Of course. You can't deny me on one of the greatest routes of all time. Not the greatest, I still think the East Coast Way is hands down the best of the best. Anyway, let's go and do another route now. And we're going to actually we're going to go away from the UK. How about that? Santa Fe Strucker Colin Arkin. And so we're going to do a New Journeys timetable. Here we go now with this one, New Journeys timetable action with the DBBR423, DBKS. Alright, we've got a few libraries. Actually, let's take this first one. So we're going to do a trip on here and do a 25-minute service. And here we go now with this one. Hope you enjoy. This is our final trip today on Saturday night on the rails. Maybe. We'll see how we go with time. We might have a little time to squeeze in just a little quick one at the end on the rapid transit. We'll soon find out. Alright. Okay, got a couple minutes here at the station. As you've seen, I left the station on the last one early, and yeah, sort of went overboard on that last one, and got into this one quite nicely. Okay, so we'll be getting going in about 90 seconds. Unfortunately, folks, I'm going to have to give up on that one. I'm just not in the mood for it. That's all we've got time for, folks. I'm absolutely dead tired. So, yeah, I need to take a little break. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.